Peace. You're now tuned in to MRecktv, and we're going to get right into it. Your man, Irv Gotti, he reacts to Swizz Beatz, Jadakiss, 50 Cent, and a host of others for his DMX smoking bad crack comments and overdosing on bad crack and all that. But before we go into that, we're going to get into the intro and my sponsor and all that. Appreciate y'all. Salute to the Rec Mob. Call me up after I read the Irv Gotti response. 310-598-2974. Pound that like button. We're going to get into it. Of course, no cursing. Mute your audio. Follow directions, please. All right? Let's get it.
We don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
MRecktv.
You hear something?
Have you guys heard of StreamBoss? It's a new IPTV provider that gives you over 5,000 channels for only $20 a month.
Oh, cool!
$20 for live TV, local TV, movies, TV shows, pay-per-views, and so much more.
Huh? What?
If you have a Fire Stick, smart TV, or streaming device, then head on over to thestreamboss.com to begin your setup process.
Yeah, we back. And we're gonna get right into it. Irv Gotti reacts to Swizz Beatz, Jadakiss, 50 Cent, and everybody else for saying DMX died from a crack overdose laced with, I ain't gonna go into it. You know what he said, but I'm gonna get right into it. All right. So first off, let me say again how much I love my homie X. The fact that this is coming into question is the only reason why I feel the need to address the BS. I love X and love him unconditionally, and that won't change till I die. Dog love. Now, in the interview I did for WGCI and Kendra G Media is the interview where I said what I said about DMX. Now, everything I said had already been reported in the media. If you look back at Baller Alert and Shade Room and other media outlets, everything I said had been out there already. I did not break anything. I said, but you know what? I understand. No one want to hear it coming from me. And for that, I'm truly sorry to ever make people think I don't love my homie X. Anybody that knows me or knew X cannot ever front like me and X didn't share a special bond. I put my whole career on the line for X and did things for X that is unquestionable. Our relationship grew to the point where I feel I understood X and the love he wanted. That's why I say dog love. Unconditional love is what I gave X. It didn't matter to me. Anything he was doing, I loved him and always would try and do the best for him. I spoke with Tashira Simmons, who I love also, and I apologize as soon as I seen it go left. I explained to her I was only saying things I heard reported already, to which she said they don't know if it's real yet. They are waiting for the doctors to come back and tell them, and then which I apologize even more for repeating what have been reported. I apologize to my brothers, General Over Everything and Dean. They know exactly where my heart is with X and where my heart is with them. We have done things together that would never change how I feel about them. They are my brothers again. I apologize for talking out of turn. In my defense, I honestly thought I wasn't saying anything that everyone didn't hear already. If anyone thinks the love I had for X or the love I have for X is nothing but genuine, unconditional love, just look at our history. Really look at it. And there is no way you can think that. Love you, X, until I die. See you again. Rest in peace, DMX. Dog love. Rough Riders, family. So there you have it. Irv Gotti clearing the air on the whole DMX smoking bad crack mixed with fentanyl. Call me up. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Because, you know, a lot of people wasn't feeling what Irv Gotti said about DMX. And he basically said, you know, they heard all the rumors and heard the media reporting this, but being that it came from him, you know, they just didn't want it coming from him. So let me pull up the lines right now. My bad. I didn't even have the lines pull up, man. I'm just off. But I'm gonna get back to anybody that called. And if I miss your call, oh yeah, I see people called up. Call me back. Matter of fact, let me call this number back because that's how I get down. Call me up 310-598-2974. Damn, it's mad on voicemails. I'm about to get to y'all right now. Pound the like button. Let's get to it. Let me know how you feel about Irv Gotti reaction to Swizz Beatz and everybody coming at him for saying what he said about DMX. All right, I got some voicemails, so let's play the voicemails.
Salute to the guys. Peace and wreck. It's your homeboy Sazi, man, from Connecticut, man. Let me get a call back.
All right, I'm gonna call the homie back.
Yeah, hello?
What's happening, fam?
M.Reck, what's up? Salute to the M.Reck and the Queen, man.
Salute to you. Salute to the Wreck Mob. What's happening with you, family? Talk to me, man. We talking Irv Gotti reacting to you know, the negative press he got for reporting what he claims has been reported already. How you feel about his response?
You see, M.Reck first. It's your boy Sazi from Connecticut, man. Shout out to you, M.Reck. But
Salute.
see, I don't really know much about the Irv Gotti side, really. But what I wanted to do is just take this time, M.Reck, to like talk about Black men's health in general. You feel me? I'm a 26-year-old young man, and I was blessed to have my dad in my life and tell me that, yo, you know what? Your health is important, and this is what us Black men got to do. It's serious, you know. DMX, Black Rob, we need it. Look at Dr. Dre. You know, everybody thought he was healthy, but look at he got caught slipping, getting a stroke. Like Black health is important for us Black men and women.
Definitely,
and we gotta take it serious.
Definitely, man. I appreciate you on that. That's a gem.
Yes, sir.
And thanks for calling, my brother.
All right, M.Reck, yo, keep doing your thing because the real one's gonna rock with you.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Appreciate that, family. Salute.
I'm calling from CT. Yo, salute.
Shouts to the whole Connecticut. You know what I mean? Hartford, New London, New Britain, just everybody. All right. Thanks, fam. Peace. You now tuning to MRecktv.
Peace.
State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get it.
Yo, Reck, this your boy L Westside Six Mile, man. Detroit. I was just trying to talk about what Irv had said about Earl, man. I really don't see where he went wrong at it. You know, it's because of Irv that he was in the game. You know, we took a chance on him early on as an exec. You know what I'm saying? People forget that, and people don't know the history with X, and people just, again, always trying to look for negativity, something to complain about. You know, I don't feel like he was coming left at all. At all. He was only earlier in his career. He was the one that was protecting Earl and everything, and you know, put him in the right positions to what he do. So that's all I got to say about that. I don't feel like Irv was really being disrespectful. People just reaching hard. You know? Keep doing your thing, though, Reck, man.
No doubt, family.
Touch down with the right quick, back.
I appreciate you, fam.
Peace.
Salute. Peace. Salute. Call me up, man. You got people who feel like Irv didn't do anything wrong, but I'm gonna say this. All right, let me take this caller. Paige, you're now tuned in to MRecktv. State your name, where you caller from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get it.
Yo, what up, man? MReck, this 50 Beatz from Los Angeles again.
Salute, 50 Beatz. What's happening? Shouts to the whole Los Angeles. Talk to me.
Chilling, man. You know what? You know, I heard, people talking about what Irv Gotti said, and I felt some kind of way. But then I also had to think back, okay, Irv Gotti and DMX had a relationship. And it's just like what one of my boys in the industry said to me. Just because he said that don't mean that is true. And I heard what you read, and he was going off of what was reported, which is fine. But I think sometimes people need to just sit back and relax and wait till all the facts come out before they speak. But should we be mad at Irv Gotti? Nah, because we don't know what kind of history DMX and Irv Gotti had. So a lot of people want to get mad and point their fingers at somebody.
I'm going to drop something so deep that people always forget. Guess who was the person who got DMX signed to Def Jam? Guess who was that?
Irv Gotti.
All right, then. So that should quiet out all the noise. All the noise. Because that deal changed DMX's life. And that's the thing, too, with people. Like, sometimes, you know what? You can feel how you want to feel, but I see people that just jump out the window because they just being emotional, but they forget that, you wasn't able to give DMX that deal that changed his life.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
I want to touch on too, man, because I watched the Black Rob funeral, and everybody was saying the same thing about Puffy, and everybody said the same thing about Puffy. But when I heard what was said out of the family's mouth about Puffy, can't nobody even say anything now because the family squashed that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, that's a fact, man. I appreciate you calling. The line is lit. Thanks, fam.
No doubt.
Peace. You're now tuning to MRecktv. State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get it.
Yeah. What up? M.Reck, this your guy, your brethren, Stacks with the Facts out of Columbus, Ohio, man.
Stacks with the Facts. What's happening with you? Talk to me. Salute.
What's good? Yeah, salute to you too, man. I just happened to have been doing my laundry, man. I just got the notification that you was going live talking about this, so I said I might as well tap in.
Okay.
First off, smash that like button. That's the first thing I did when I got the notification and tapped in.
Thank you, my brother.
Smash that.
Talk to him.
I don't mean to you. Go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, pound that like button like the homie said. Get the likes up. You know what I mean? It's free. But continue on, my brother.
Right. Smash that like button. Shouts out to M.Reck the General, Amina the Earth, and the whole M.Reck family. Y'all consider myself part of the M.Reck family, so you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
As far as Irv go, man, listen. Like the brother just called and said, man, he basically just gave his synopsis on what the reported information said. Now, I mean, you could sit here and take it to the next level if you want to and say that he double talking or he in your window talking or he acting like he know more than you know. You can say whatever you want, but the guy just reportedly said what was said in the tabloids and newspapers. So, I mean, he's basically just repeating already known information. But as far as anything else go, M.Reck, like I already said, man, you know how I feel about this stuff, man. Hey, these guys be signing up for this stuff. Now, rest in the essence to whoever lost their life, man. But if we're going to talk about and get to the real of it, we know who run the industry. They got to do their things. They got to do their nuptials and they acting niceness and all of that.
I appreciate you remixing those words. I appreciate you remixing those words and talking in code. That's what I'm talking about. Salute.
I'm your brethren, bro. I already know what the game. I know the M.Reck room etiquette and all that. You know what I'm saying? I know we speaking codes over here, y'all. You hear me?
That's a fact.
So with all that being said, M.Reck, man, you know what I mean? These guys get what they signed up for, man. I hate to be the guy that got to say that and put it in those contexts. And, you know, because people be telling me, oh, Stacks, man, you know, you being inconsiderate and disrespectful. Blah, blah, blah. Nah, we got to keep it to the facts, man. Stacks with the facts. I'm going to keep it with the facts, man. I don't really care how nobody feel about it because you can feel however you want.
Yep.
But when it comes to the facts, you know what I'm saying? These guys sign up for this stuff, man. Irv, he signed up too. You think Irv innocent, man?
Nah, he ain't innocent. Not at all.
So what I'm saying is all these guys got an expiration date. As long as they playing ball and doing what they told and toting the lines, hey, they're going to be all right. They're going to get their millions, even if they don't sell records or putting on new artists out. But as soon as they get to doing what M.Reck doing, what Stacks with the Facts doing, what Amina the Earth is doing, you hear me? off with their effing head, man.
That's a fact. My brother, thanks
That's
for
all
calling.
Got to say about it.
All right.
Man.
Salute, my brother. Peace. You're now tuned into MRecktv. Mute your audio. Mute your audio.
Peace. Peace. Yeah, I muted it.
Yeah, that's hold on 1 second. Hold on, because a lot of people make that mistake. I tell people, if you tune into MRecktv, that's a no-no. You gotta have the audio muted, you know what I mean? So before you call, because it bleeds into the show. So I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to everybody that's gonna call up. Please, if you gonna call the line, have your audio muted. You can always watch the live on a rebroadcast. But when you call and I answer, I'm answering the phones live. So it bleeds right into the live. You know what I mean? That's why I tell people to mute the audio. But go ahead, my brother. Talk to me.
Understood. My apologies.
Nah, you good.
I just like to drop this little thought. I think Irv was being petty. Yes, Irv helped X get on. Got to acknowledge that. But you also have to acknowledge that DMX made a song with 50 at the height of Irv's beef with him. He could be still holding that grudge against him, just like Jay held that grudge against Irv when he sided with Nas. You get what I'm saying? And it boils down to that old 90s grimy street. Street mentality. That's a better way to put it. When you're being grimy, just to be grimy. There's no really, rhyme and reason for it. You're just being grimy, and that's just my thought. And he should have kept that to himself and let his family deal with it.
No doubt. I appreciate you calling, my brother.
Thank you, brother.
All right. Welcome. Peace. Yeah, man. Let me get back to these callers that call. Oh, the lines is lit. Peace. You're now tuning to MRecktv. State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. And I gotta say, mute the audio again. Yo, these people won't. It is on the screen. I just said it. I've been saying it for years, and they still call up with the audio blasting. It is unbelievable. Let me call these people back. Pound that like button, y'all. Oh, I'm going to the next caller. Pound that like button, y'all. We live. We talking about Irv Gotti reacting to Swizz Beatz, 50 Cent, Jadakiss, and everybody else that felt like his comments was out of line. Peace. You're now tuning to MRecktv. State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get it.
Yo, it's Diff One, man. Yo, what's good, M.Reck?
What's happening with you, family? Salute.
Just chilling, man. Salute, bro. Hey, yo, I just wanted to come in and first of all say, last time I checked, there was over 500 people in the chat, and it's only like 27, 28 likes. So people do need to get that, hit that like button and show some, some respect. But I wanted to say that I personally think Irv Gotti was out of pocket for that, because it's kind of like you and your man, y'all done built this relationship, right? And your man got problems, right? And then when your man, if he passes away, you don't want to talk about his problems, especially your first time publicly speaking about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's really all I wanted to say, man. I think he was out of pocket for that, man. That was, there's so much other things he could have said about X. And the first time I saw him speak about it was that, you know what I'm saying? And I just think that was out of pocket, man. That's a no-no, people. Everybody that's listening, don't throw dirt on your man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whether they're alive or they not, man, just keep that personal stuff personal. You feel me? And, honor and respect. People got to get back to loyalty, man. And I don't want to take up too much of your time, M.Reck, but I appreciate you allowing me to, get through to you.
No doubt, my brother. Appreciate you.
All right.
Let me get to these callers. I'm calling people back. Pound that like button for that. Off that alone, me calling people back, pound that like button. How about that? Shouts to Grace, aka G Dubs, in the building. Peace.
Yo, Reck, what's good, bro? I ain't know who you was, G. I like to cough when I get some unknown numbers calling back. But yo, my name Mark the Don from Chicago. I just want to call in, salute you, salute the chat. Y'all know the M.Reck room etiquette. y'all better smash that like button.
No doubt. Salute, family. That's love, man. Talk to me, man. How you feel about Irv Gotti reacting to everybody on his neck about his DMX comments?
Well, I mean, it's just a reaction. You know, all the energy that you put out, you're gonna get reaction from it. He probably trying to get a little clout from it from the beginning. I mean, he already went to the television side of things, just like X did at one point when he went on the Ayana show. So I mean, you know, it's to keep things relevant. You don't know what's next to come. You know, they starting to give hip hop a platform to where they could cross over to television a lot more easier now. So this might keep him relevant, so that he can make another appearance maybe on television soon. But I mean, regardless of what people say about X and what he may say about X, and people may show that they care or don't care, they didn't show that they cared while he was here. You know, so it really don't really matter. You know what I mean? They ain't show when he was here. They ain't show him love when he was here the way that they are expressing the hurt and the pain of somebody when they lose him. But, you know, like, you know, when you going through something and you got your boys, he ain't on your same level as you, you know, that hurt. And you might think about that every day. Like, man, I wish I could just get a hold of my homie. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't make it public.
No doubt.
Not every day. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? And on another note, man, off the subject, I'm finna just go and shoot this out. Hey, I'm in Delaware, man. I'm finna drive to New York maybe and try to figure out what's up with this casting call. So I'm gonna go ahead and send you an email, and we're gonna link, bro.
Oh, no doubt. That casting call for everybody. You know, I got a bunch of films that I'm doing. The email is mrecktvfilms@gmail.com. So yeah, MRecktv. Also, that Equal Standard is about to hit theaters all over the country. May 7th. I'm in there with Ice-T, Fredro, Hassan Johnson, Selena Johnson, so many A-list actors. Go watch that Equal Standard. It's officially in theaters now. You know what I mean? It was out independently last year, but now it's a machine behind it. So go check that. You see your boy M.Reck in there holding Ice-T down. You know, got a little light scene, but you know what? I ain't had to go to LA and do no acting classes, and I ain't had to sit on no casting couch. How about that? You heard? That casting couch is spooky. You dig? And I'm never gonna sit on that. You heard? And never gonna sell my soul. And my man Taheem, who wrote and produced the movie, he ain't down with none of that funny Hollywood weird-ish anyway. We independent filmmakers and, you know what I mean, entrepreneurs, and we doing it the right way. We putting our peoples on, and we ain't doing none of that spooky stuff to get this music and this film stuff popping. So email mrecktvfilms@gmail.com. You know how to spell M.Reck. It's no W. Spell it with a W. You might as well just run into a wall, because this M.Reck thing been well branded over 20 years. So you spell it with a W, you out the loop. But anyhow,
and I was up on social media, man. I seen some Chinese dude had a page out talking about it with MRecktv. I said, yo, he trying to jack my man's style. I'm about MReckt. So you know we ain't about that life. You heard? And I came to come drop off some flowers, bro. Salute, Paul.
Salute, no doubt.
Though, to you and everything you got going on, man. Everybody's watching. The streets is watching, and they talking now.
That's a fact.
We sparking conversations now.
That's a
fact. We changing lives now. We building community around conversation now.
That's a fact.
Let's keep it going now. You heard?
Yes, sir. Thanks for calling, my brother. Salute.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, hit me up. We talking Irv Gotti reaction to 50 Cent, you know, Swizz Beatz, Jadakiss, and everybody else who felt the way about Irv saying what he said. Mute your audio. Why we gotta do this? Mute your audio.
Yo, it's mute.
Yeah. What's happening?
Yo, chilling. It's Joe Spano from out in Detroit.
What's going on, fam? Hold on 1 second. Pound that like button, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm the only one giving people a voice and calling people back on this topic and just a lot of different topics in general. Pound that like button and pound that like button for DMX. Rest in peace, DMX. So let's get it. Talk to me, family.
Peace. Yeah. I was just gonna chime in real quick on Irv's situation with X. And I read what Irv said, and I don't think it was necessarily about people questioning the love he got for him. It's just the timing of that comment he made. It's terrible timing, bro. Like while everybody in the middle of grieving, you know what I'm saying? An icon, and it shouldn't be nothing but love that's being spoke on DMX behalf. So me personally, I do feel like that was foul for Irv to say that, but I'm not gonna question the love Irv got for him. And when I can't question that, but it was foul for him to even put that out there when this around this time we should be doing nothing but showing love for X, man.
No doubt. Appreciate you calling, fam.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure.
Let's get it. Pound that like button. When you call, mute the audio. It's all good. Anybody can call. Just mute your TV audio, your computer audio. You can always get back to that. But when you call, it's going to bleed into the show. So if you respect the show, you respect me, just mute the audio, fam. It's all good. I'm about to call a lot of people who call back. Let's get it. Peace. You're now tuning to MRecktv. State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean. Let's get it.
Yes, my name is Mary. I'm calling from Alabama.
Okay, what you got me on speaker because you sound far away.
Okay, can you hear me better now?
Yeah, I hear you a little better.
Okay, I just wanted to comment, like one of the other callers said, I kind of agree that, that it would have been nice for people to have shown him that type of love, the love they're showing him now. They should have shown him when he was here, so I just feel it's kind of unfortunate now that he's not getting a chance to see all the love that, people really had for him.
Well, I would say this. I agree with it, and I also kind of not agree with it, because when DMX was here, he did numbers that no other artist did. He sold, I believe, in 1 year, 4 million with one album and 5 million with another, and that's people actually physically going to buy his album in the stores. This is before the stream. So, and if that ain't love, I don't know what love is. That's people taking they hard-earned money and going to a store, maybe standing online to buy that album for $20. So, and that's millions of people doing that. So you don't think that's love?
No, that's what I was really kind of talking about. Some of the celebrities that's been coming out lately where we didn't see them really, showing him love online, or, now I don't know if there's some of them are just doing it just to have that, build their own platform or their own, in the agenda. But I just felt like, okay, where were you when he was here? We didn't really see you, lifting him up. So I was kind of really talking about more so the celebrities.
Now, when you say that, I agree with you on that. You know what I mean? But let's say, like, that's the time we in. It's like when somebody pass away, it's like every celebrity feel like they got to address that on their social media page. You know what happens when they don't? Now, the fans of whoever passed away attacks that celebrity. So it's like a double standard. You understand what I'm saying? If they don't show love.
Oh, I understand what you're saying. So they kind of have to, say something, they kind of have to show that respect. So I get it.
It's a double standard with everything. You know what I mean? So, it's crazy. But I appreciate you calling. What's your name again?
My name is Mary. Thank you.
Mary, thank you for calling. Where you calling from? You said Kentucky?
I'm calling from Alabama.
Alabama. Thanks for calling. Shouts to the whole Alabama.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, goodbye.
All right, peace. Shouts to Mary calling from Alabama. Make sure you subscribe, Mary, and pound that like button, hit the bell and all that. Everybody subscribe. Pound that like button, hit the bell. Peace. You now tuning to MRecktv. State your name, where you calling from. Let's get it.
Good afternoon. I'm Manny from Hollis, Queens. I just wanted to make my comments about what this man is saying. First of all, when you're speaking about a dead person or person deceased, you have to keep in mind you have alive relatives that are still here on earth, and your comments may be insensitive to them. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that his comments with the 15 kids that DMX has were very insensitive to his kids. We didn't need to know that. That's not going to help us feel better about what Irv Gotti said. That was a very dark comment. And I heard what you said, M.Reck, and I got a little disagreement with that, because just because you walk old ladies across the street and give money to the poor doesn't mean you're a good person.
I didn't
So
say.
I feel that,
Hold on. Let me stop.
That
Let me stop you. Hold on.
That doesn't mean he's a good man.
Hold on. Let me stop you now. You said what you said. Like, you could feel how you feel about what I said. I'm speaking facts. I never said Irv was a good person because he signed DMX to Def Jam. Let's get that correct. Now, two, Irv Gotti saved DMX life. See, that's the thing that people don't understand. I seen people that get deals and get their life saved from the hood.
Hold on,
fam.
Always working.
Hold on.
Good people that work in the supermarket, they live long.
Hold on. You trying to debate and argue? I don't do debates or arguments.
I'm not arguing. I'm just saying a deal does not save your life. It may create more opportunities and more greater wealth. It does not. Money, riches and millions does not.
It's not about that. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, with me, you don't never want to get in an argument with, because you're not going to win. Because first of all, look. I want to have. Listen, you sensitive. First of all, you called me with the sensitivity. You know what I mean? Then two, hold on, fam. Listen. First and foremost, DMX was fighting for his life to get in the rap game, so he did save his life. So this is all facts. DMX been trying to get on for 15 years before he got on, fighting for his life. So Irv did save his life in that aspect, because nobody else gave him a deal. He even said, did he even want to give him a deal? Because he was so grimy. So I deal with facts. Everything else, I don't know about. But thanks for calling, fam. Peace. You're now tuning in to MRecktv. State your name, where you calling from.
Z, Maryland.
What's happening, fam?
Peace, family. How you?
I'm good, man. Just when people just get out of pocket, you got to check them. Niggas is wild. Niggas be too sensitive. I'm gonna be honest with you. The thing about this right here, I know Irv, I know DMX, I know pretty much everybody in the rap game. So when people say Irv didn't save DMX life by giving him a deal, and DMX was fighting for his life to get a deal, you are completely wrong. Because
they don't know what's going on School Street.
They don't know.
They don't know what's going on.
They don't know how much you put on the line.
They don't know.
They don't know how much you put on the line to try to get a deal. You understand? And we know DMX wasn't going to take that sucker deal. Irv gave him the right deal, and that what I can't say it was all the way, the right deal, but it was a better deal than the deal he was going to get with any other label. You understand what I'm saying? Because DMX, he's cut from a different type of cloth. So, but anyhow, fam, I want you to speak your piece. You dig?
Peace, family. I appreciate that, man, and I appreciate your platform, man.
No doubt. I appreciate you, fam. Speak your piece.
So I don't really feel like Irv is in violation if anybody's saying that. And I say that because I think that, in my opinion, just because I don't see you every day don't mean I don't love you. We could connect 2 years from now. I'm busy, you busy, shit happens. If the narrative is Irv wasn't around when he was going through what he was going through. Now, getting back to the Irv and DMX part, I think that Irv had genuine love for DMX. So for him to say something like that, it makes sense. I might have said some shit like that because I'm like, this nigga been smoking crack all these years. It ain't never OD. How the fuck he OD now?
Yeah, be easy on the cursing.
OD off of crack?
Yeah, facts.
When's the last time you heard somebody ODing off of crack?
Nah, but look, family. See, you and me, I could tell me and you on the same frequency. The thing with everything that's going on now, everybody is sensitive and they on social media. This is the wrong place to be sensitive at. Because if we talking about something that we already know, DMX, because let's put it in a way that everybody's going to embrace it. DMX was addicted. Let's just say that he had an addiction, because if we say anything else,
nigga, I got good friends that smoke. I don't look at it as no disrespectful way. I met X, and X did something for me, and one day that I met him, then niggas I know my whole fucking life ain't do. So no disrespect to the God.
No doubt, family. But yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I got mad calls. We gonna build though. I appreciate you calling, fam. You heard?
Hold the head, family. Peace.
All right, peace. Peace. You're now tuning to MRecktv. State your name, where you calling from. Let's get it.
Hi, it's Sister Soldier. I just wanted to make a quick comment when it comes to DMX and Irv Gotti. We're grateful, or I am, to Irv Gotti for being able to bring DMX onto the platform. As far as him doing his rapping and battle rapping, and he was definitely in the top ranks with like Jay-Z, and just because of his grit and his hardness or whatever. I guess this is why Puffy didn't want to really hold him, in that era, because he knew he would outshine a lot of people. This is my personal opinion. I just want to state that I am a huge, big up fan of DMX. Still, his spirit still lives to this day. So, all the rest in peace. I don't do all that, but what I'm going to say is that we are grateful for him bringing him to the platform so we could experience the greatness of him. All his ups and downs, everything he went through. He was a genuine person. That's another thing we love about DMX. He was himself. He was true to himself. He stood in his own. He was a man, right or wrong. He stood in what he did, and that was that. He admitted his faults, and he still stood in what he did to bring us a proper a proper spitting of how he did his thing. Nobody can spit like that man, period.
Definitely.
Period. I just wanted to say that, darling, because I just love him. Still
No
to
doubt.
this day.
No doubt. I appreciate you calling.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
You too. Peace. I'm gonna say this too. I know a lot of y'all, no matter how somebody dies, it's always a so-called conspiracy theory that he was poisoned or whatever. Not saying that he wasn't, but let's let the facts come out. You know what I mean? Like, I seen people die, right? Celebrities, and like in that 2-minute time frame, I'm seeing people make conspiracy theory videos before even getting the facts. And that's crazy to me. That should be like, come on, fam. Like, we all human at the end of the day. We all human. You know what I mean? We born to die. You know what I'm saying? And I know we all love DMX. We all love a lot of the celebrities. Shock G, Black Rob. And you heard Gene Dill said himself, Black Rob didn't want to go to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? He had to go back to the hospital. But matter of fact, I could call Gene Dill. I'm not going to put words in that man's mouth, even though he said it on my platform. But I know a lot of y'all just sensitive with this ish. Like, let's just deal with the facts and the truth and stop being so sensitive. You dig what I'm saying? Or wait for the truth to come out before we jump out the window. You dig what I'm saying? Like it's really that simple. Like, yo, I really want to say, yeah, they killed DMX. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case. But I can't put that on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because that's assuming. And that's the problem with a lot of our people. I see dudes get falsely man, I could go into, man, get falsely charged on a lot of different things, or people put false accusations on them for a lot of different things, and that shit is not cool. You know what I mean? That's not cool. Because that's like somebody saying you in your house all weekend, right? And a friend of yours say, yo, homie, why you came to my crib and stole my chain off my dresser? You the only one with the keys. And you like, yo, I only been in my crib the whole weekend. I've been in my crib the whole weekend. I ain't go nowhere. He like, nah, it was you. You like, yo, homie, I never left the crib. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the thing that people don't understand. Those false accusations, that's not right and exact. And we got to get off that. Let's let the truth come out. I'm pretty sure the family gonna bring the truth out. Just give them time. Just give the family time, man. You know what I mean? Peace. You're now tuned in to MRecktv. State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean. Let's get it.
Pam Wilson, and I'm from Newark, Delaware.
Pam, what's going on?
I just want to say I love DMX. I love his music. Well, I didn't know him personally, but I loved his music and everything. And people are saying that he overdosed, but I thought it was just a heart attack. So are they going to do an autopsy? Did they do an autopsy And you know, are they going to leak that to the public or what?
That's gonna come soon. I'm pretty sure the autopsy report and everything's gonna come soon. And that's where I think people should just be patient. You know,
exactly.
Let's just be patient
Exactly.
and go from that. Instead of jumping out the window and being mad at everybody. And that's the thing too. When people are hurt, they want to place blame on whoever is talking. Whether they saying something they like or don't like, they gonna place blame on Irv now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, but you know, if you know our people, you know I ain't making this up. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know.
You know that. I seen it happen. I seen somebody, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't even on the scene when somebody might have got hurt and get blamed. I seen it happen. Nah, yo, I'm telling you, it was the homie Donnie. The reason why it was Donnie, because he was upstairs, he could have did something. He could have just jumped out his window. You know what I mean? I seen people make up all types of false narratives, and it's like, nah.
What they, you know, if they was in that situation, they wouldn't do that.
Yeah, facts.
Come on. I mean, and like Swizz Beatz said at his funeral, I mean, everybody is industry to him. Like his one song, Industry. You know, those people didn't know him personally, most of them. I'm not saying all of them. I'm saying most of them didn't know him on a personal level.
Definitely.
I listen to his music. I listen to the words. You got to listen to the words, not the beat. And all this music that is out here now,
Word.
they can take that and go somewhere.
That's a fact. But I appreciate you calling. The lines is lit. I'm gonna get back to everybody. I appreciate you calling though.
All right, and thank you.
You're
Bye-bye.
welcome. Peace. Peace. You're now tuning to MRecktv. State your name. Where you calling from?
What's good? This is Heaven.
What's going on?
I'm from Brooklyn. And I just wanted to say that, first of all, DMX meant a lot to me as an artist. He came out when I was in the 6th grade. And, like, Slipping was one of the songs that saved my life because I was also dealing with, like, an abusive parent. And so, like, every day when I used to go to school, before I used to go to school, I used to put on Slipping. And that song really saved my life. But anyway,
powerful.
As far as the, what were you going to say?
No, I said powerful. That Slipping saved your life. That's powerful.
Yes. Yeah, he's definitely an extremely powerful artist.
Definitely.
Just a one-of-a-kind talent that can never be replaced. And as far as my comments on what Irv said, first of all, 50 Cent has Irv on his mind way too much. Like, I felt like it was just a chance for 50 to use X's death to just take a shot at Irv. Like, even though Irv was kind of out of pocket for that, I still felt like it was just another chance for 50 to get at Irv. You know, like, that's personally.
And
I will say that Irv is very.
I gotta say that. I gotta say this. I gotta salute you for that. Nobody has said that. You know what I mean? This is something I already, you know, agree with you about, but that's real. You know what I'm saying? Because before the Irv comments came out, 50 hasn't posted anything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that he's supposed to, because everybody deals with death in their own way. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have to run the social media and post anything, because I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I met DMX in numerous occasions and whatever. I didn't run the social media and felt like I had to post something just because everybody else was doing it. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to post nothing negative, you know, in terms of, you know, on DMX behalf. You dig what I'm saying? So 50 doing that, you know, 50 got his own, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? His own, I guess, method to his madness. It is what it is, but you right. You right. You know what I'm saying? You're 100% right.
Yeah, you know, 50's brand has always been kind of just like pettiness, but I just felt like it was just not like DMX is such a GOAT. He's such a legend. Like,
that's a fact.
If 50 is a legend in his own right, like I just felt like it's just a time for, you know, this whole ongoing beef that's been going on with 50 and Murder Inc. and Ja. Like, this is not the time to extend that. Like, the game and the fans are still mourning over this.
That's a fact.
So I just felt like it was really out of place and really irresponsible. But as far as what Irv said himself, it was definitely out of pocket. I definitely feel like, you know, there hasn't been any official cause of death. You know, there's no toxicology report, and it was insensitive. But I personally, like, I understand what you just commented on as far as we can't jump to conclusions or be irrational about these things. But I will say that with our legends, and I was just having a conversation with a friend the other day, just comparing Black American music to other genres like rock and roll and country. And I was really thinking, like, wow, look how many, like, Ozzy Osbourne is still alive. Like, the Rolling Stones are still alive. And these people that have done drugs for, you know, 40, 50 years. You know what I'm saying? Hard drugs. You know what I mean? And that's not to say that it's just to say that when you compare how many of them get to stay and look at how many, like, we lost Prince, Michael Jackson, and Whitney Houston in a 10-year span. And those are not only three of the biggest Black artists, but three of the biggest talents of all time. You know what I'm saying? And then when you add X to that equation, and then the way that they die, you know what I'm saying? They're all overdoses. You know, they all had drug problems. They all, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all the same thing every time. And, you know, it's not to jump to conclusions, but it's something to think about. Like, why are we losing so many so young? Because 50 is young. Michael Jackson died at 50, I believe. Prince died in his 50s. Whitney, I believe, died 47, you know? So with that whole worth more dead than alive to me thing is very real. And,
it's definitely real, but we got to always remember we born to die too. You know what I'm saying? And always remember this. It's people that smoke crack, you know, for less time than somebody else, and may have a lot of different effects, because everybody's different. Everybody's body is different. You dig what I'm saying? Some people have a high tolerance. Some people got a low tolerance. So we got to always.
But DMX was super, like, you could just look at him and tell he was just built differently. The way he spoke, the way he carried himself. Like,
definitely.
He didn't take crack since he was 14 years old. So it's not like his body was weak. And when you look at him recently, he was definitely getting seemingly stronger. I mean, you know, he had put back on weight. You know, there's just a lot of it. Like I said, none of this can be proven. You know, I don't want to put, you know, murder on anyone or conspiracy, but it's just something to think about. So it's just
it's definitely something to think about.
You know, I've been following.
It's something to think about, but we also gotta always remember, man, we gotta go off facts too. And let's get back to the facts. And that's my thing. We gotta get back to the facts. And our people, we don't never deal with the facts. We deal with assumptions, conspiracy theories, and he say, she say.
But in my opinion, we have, because that's what's left. Because when we talk about, all we have is conspiracy. Because the people that own this country, the people that brought us here and enslaved us, will never give us the real history. They'll never give us the real facts. They will always take what they want.
How about this? Why we keep giving the power away? Why we gotta say these people that run the country? Like, that's not even cool with me.
Well, no, I'm just using that as a. I don't even call them elites anymore. They want to be elites. We are the true elites. You know what I'm saying? But I don't believe that they have the power. But if we don't use our intuition and we don't use history as a predictor of what happens in the future, or a kind of a record of how these things keep happening, and then there's a shroud of mystery on these people's masters. Like Prince just had an album come out, the Welcome to America album, that was clearly material that was raided from Paisley Park. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure that if he wanted that stuff to be out, he would have put it out himself. But this is what I'm saying about just control. You know what I'm saying? It's about controlling the narrative, controlling people's minds about what they think is possible.
I'm gonna say this.
I
think Prince figured, he figured it out before he passed, and he was telling people, own your music. You understand? You don't need these labels. And that's what I be telling people. I've been telling people this for a long time, 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Prince telling you, because he been through it. He can't even use his name.
Right.
And that's the thing too. Like, you have to take the power back. And once you take the power back, now you can hold accountability. So now when you don't have no power, now the blame gets put on the powers that be. Oh, they must have killed him because they own his masters. He worth more dead than alive. You understand what I'm saying? But why you giving them that power?
True. Michael Jackson made $500 million.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that.
Who's getting that?
But look, Michael had all the money in the world, right? Why was he still signed to Sony or whatever? He bought the Beatles catalog and all that. You understand? I'm pretty sure he had enough money to get the real powerful lawyers to get his masters back. You got all the money in the world.
The lawyers work for the labels. So Sony is very, very powerful. So what we look at as Sony is just a label. These labels are not just labels. These like a Jimmy Iovine, he's not the head of Interscope. Like,
I know that.
In Russia.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
What I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't look at nothing and feel like I can't defeat it. I feel like anything could be defeated.
Right.
Anything. All that powers that be and all that. Listen, I got myself in the game. You know what I mean? Numerous ways. You know what I mean? From the music to the media. Everybody's saying, no, you ain't gonna be able to do it. The powers that be ain't gonna let you. They don't want that type of music. They don't want that type of media. Well, I did it. You understand what I'm saying?
I believe that. Like, I don't want you to confuse what I'm saying, because I also believe in the power of the individual, like a person that builds themselves and doesn't look to the outside world for any kind of validation and continues to feed their mind, feed their body, feed their soul. You are more powerful. One person can be more powerful than a million people, a million sleep people. You can, if you feed yourself the right knowledge, the right information, and stand on your word, stand on your power, you are more powerful than a million people that are asleep and that can't decipher the truth and can't see through.
That was powerful what you said.
And even the people that are put in places of power, the reason that they have to be so conniving is because they don't have real power within themselves. So they use the people that do, people with gifts like X, people who really have something to say, people who came from the bottom, came from a place where you're absolutely not supposed to make it out and made it all the way to the top, and was able through his voice, through his music, to save people. You know what I'm saying? To inspire people, to move people, to get people to work out. It's 20 years later, his music could still get you moving in the gym or whatever the hell you have to do. So this isn't about the powers that be holding more power. It's just about being able to think about, because I think about things in patterns, because this world is cyclical. Everything runs in cycles. Everything in this world is based on patterns. And so when I look at our people, our powerful, beautiful treasures of artists and how they destroy them the same way. Like when you look at Prince, Michael, and Whitney, and now DMX, they were vilified. They built them up. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that they didn't have addictions, because they had addictions, they had problems, they had issues, as we all do. But the way that they build them up, then slowly tear their image down in the media. You know what I'm saying? Make them look a certain type of way. But does Ozzy Osbourne look that way, or is he just a rock star? No, he's a hardcore rock star. This is sex, drugs, and rock and roll. But that doesn't apply to hip hop. You're just a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? But if you're a rock star, sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and including being drugged out, is a part of the brand. So that it doesn't affect them in the same way. It doesn't affect their image in the same way because it's baked into the culture, even though they stole that culture from us anyway.
But I was going to say that. I was going to say that. See, that's the thing. We allowed them to take over our culture and dictate, what goes and what doesn't. And that's where we go wrong at. You understand what I'm saying? We don't keep our independence. At one time with hip hop, they didn't believe in it. They thought it was a fad. But we gave it to them. We didn't even sell it. We gave it away. And that's where the problem lies.
I disagree with that. I don't think we were still coming out the Jim Crow era. You know what I'm saying? So there were still things.
Well, I'm gonna put it to you like this.
Maneuver in certain ways.
No, I'm gonna put it to you like this. This is not what I'm saying. This is what the pioneers who came and laid out the groundwork said. You understand? This is not me. This is what Melly Mel and all them said. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really trying to debate with nobody. That's not my thing. I don't really do the debates. That's, you know what I mean? I don't like arguments or whatever. I'm just going off. Like I tell people, man, if you want to control something, you got to protect it. Once you don't protect it, you don't own it. You understand? So now you got to fight back.
Well, let me ask you this. How can we protect, if you look at, and we have to just talk about Black history, how can you protect something in this country when we ourselves as a people can't even get protection? How can we even protect how can we protect our own cultures, which are just offshoots of our struggle?
No, you know what we got to do? We got to police ourselves. We got to govern it. We got to govern ourselves, police ourselves, and everything else. This is it goes back to, of course, the Black Panthers and all that was on that time. You know what I mean? We really got to be on that. We can't depend on, the so-called powers to be or whatever for nothing. You understand? It's going to be war because they don't want that. And that's what we got to be on. A lot of our people not ready for war. You understand what I'm saying? War is saying, I'm going to die for what I believe in. Not saying, I got a family, my family need me. Listen, it's war. When you stand on what you stand on and you ain't going for it no more, it's going to be war. And that's how we take back everything. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, I appreciate the discourse. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think, DMX definitely, and the thing is, DMX's music was warrior music. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And we don't have that. You know what I'm saying? So when we lose our warriors like that, it's like losing the chief of a village. You know what I'm saying? And this is a really big loss. Like I don't even think, even last night, like I was just doing something random. Like I was plugging in my laptop. And I was like, damn, DMX is gone. Like I wasn't even listening to his music. I was just like, yo, like it's slowly coming in waves. Like this guy is like, he's gone. You know what I'm saying? And it's like their weight holds more than just their physical weight and them being here. Even though like he was behind the, he wasn't as in the forefront as he was. Just not having him here, like having that void, is kind of like, it's a different feeling when you kind of look at hip hop as a whole and that guy is not there anymore. And so, our culture is a reflection of our souls as a group, you know what I'm saying, who we are. And when we lose certain people, we don't realize the hit that we take spiritually, because all of it is spiritual. All of this is connected. And that's why we raised him up so high. That's why he could go platinum and #1 back to back. You know what I'm saying? Because on a spiritual level, this guy, he woke us up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think we should take these deaths lightly. And that's what I mean. Like when we just take the toxicology report, or we take, whatever they tell us, and this is what happened. Whitney died in the tub because she overdosed. Or Prince died in the elevator because he overdosed. Or Michael died because whatever. And it's like, y'all are why would we believe what y'all say? Why would we take your word on anything? You know what I'm saying? Because you probably work for the same people that was a part of surrounding them. You know what I'm saying? and setting them up. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to put that on an individual. I'm talking about the institution. I'm talking about the establishment as a whole, because the record label is definitely a part of the establishment. That's why they call it masters, because they want us to be slaves. So it's just an offshoot. It's an offshoot of the entire establishment. It's just done in the context of music. So, you know, it's just something to think about. You know,
definitely.
We'll never find out the truth. We'll never find out the truth about what happened to DMX. But just know that they would never give it to. They would never give it.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. I'm gonna put it to you like this. The truth is there, because the people that was around them, it wasn't the powers that be. Just know that. You know what I mean? It was some homies. You know what I mean? Like whoever called the ambulance, then put that or put that 911 call in, they know. It wasn't no
right. But
white execs.
You don't think that those people, even if it was, let's say it was fentanyl, crack laced with fentanyl, who put the drugs in the hood in the first place? Who puts these dealers on and makes them kingpins?
No, I'm with you on
like,
that.
Even if it was that, it's still the same. It doesn't negate the fact that these people could send people, just like they put people in Malcolm X's circle. They put people in Marcus Garvey's circle. You know what I'm saying? All these years he's been doing crack. He ain't never had no crack laced with fentanyl. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden he does.
Yeah.
How? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah,
so it's just something to think about.
And that's another thing too with these drugs, with our people, because I tell people, even with weed, that don't smell like weed. I be seeing people smoke weed and I smell the aroma. I be like, yo, that shit got chemicals in it. But they be like, yo, you crazy? Nah, this that new exotic. Yeah, it's exotic, guy.
Exactly. I stopped smoking weed. And I'm going to start growing my own because of that. Because
there you go. Facts.
You don't know what it don't even give me high no more.
There you go.
Even really, like, for the THC percentage and all this, they putting it in these candy Mylar bags and all these crazy names, you know. And it's like, give me the original, give me some haze, give me some sour, give me some.
Take it back to the chocolate.
Give me some train wreck, something like, nah, I don't want no monkey balls, OGQ, gelato. Like, I don't want that shit. So I just stopped, and I'm not smoking again until I have my own that I watch grow, and then I cured myself, because you don't know what the hell is going on these days. And it all goes back to just what you know. We as a people need to get back to knowing. We spend too much time on social media. We spend too much time listening to these appointed activists that are not really activists, because, like I said, they will send people. There was a quote that I heard like 15 years ago, and it was something that one of these Illuminati, you know, their little secret society bullshit. They said that this was like in the early 1900s, and I'll never forget what he said, because when I heard that, I started thinking differently about the people that I see in the media. And he said that we will give them their own heroes. You know, so they will find someone that looks like you. They will find someone that talks like you. They'll find someone that moves like you and says all the right shit. But the origins of who sent them is not like you and not for you. So we have to get to a place where I already am at a place, because I've done the work, to where I can look at a person and I could be like, they're phony. And a person could be like, nah, this person, you know, he's doing this and this for the community, and I want you to watch their speech, and, you know, he's or she, you know, they're for the community. And I could look and be like, no, I don't, like, it's something about them. They want this too much. You know what I'm saying? They want to be seen too much. Like, they're propped up too much. They're around this person and they're around this person, and we don't even know the origins of these organizations. You don't even know how to follow the money trail. You don't even know how to do the research to find out who's really behind these operations. And so a lot of the people that we follow are sent, and they have a specific agenda, and they have a specific line. You know what I'm saying? They have a specific script that they follow, no matter how much it looks like activism, because true activism is not on TV. You know what I'm saying? It won't even make it to 100,000 views. You know, real activism, especially now, is most likely going to be swept. You can't even find it. You know what I'm saying? So real activism is going to have to be done with you and your people in your house. You know what I'm saying? Or on your block. Because the people that they have talking to you and telling you to vote and, you know what I'm saying, wear your mask and take the vaccine and all this other bullshit, they're sent by somebody. Because we don't care about that shit. That's not the shit that's really affecting us. You know what I'm saying? That's not the shit that's not the root of the problem. The problem is we just don't know how to decipher bullshit at the end of the day. And that's why we keep getting caught up. And that's why we keep arguing amongst ourselves about the most petty, stupid shit. And, you know, that's because we can't, like, the veil of deception is still very strong in our people. You know what I'm saying? So we follow the wrong people. We read the wrong books. We go on the wrong YouTubes. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's like, even YouTube is a trap. Like, it's very few people on YouTube that are legit. Like, it's a lot of people on YouTube that have like an agent vibe to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll look good and they'll say they'll look like they down with the cause, and then they'll say something or they'll do something. And I'm like, no. Like, and that's like for the past 2 years, I may subscribe to someone. Like, you're one of the only people that I've actually stayed subscribed to for a very long time. One of my homeboys who you actually know in real life put you on to me, but put me on you. But at this point, for the past 2-3 years, I can maybe. Hello?
I said salute to him for putting you on to me.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I can watch somebody's channel and I'll think like, oh, okay, maybe this is a good person to subscribe to, right? And then, you know, 2 or 3 videos in, I'm like, nah. And it doesn't even have to be anything. See, we wait till it's some overt thing. Like, we wait till it's like a scandal, and then we're all like upset. You know what I'm saying? Just we wait till it's at the highest point of deception, and then we're like, oh, you know, fuck this person, blah blah blah. It's like, you should have known like 20 videos ago that this person was not who they said they were not about what they said they were. But we want to believe shit. Like, we still very much as a people have a Santa Claus mentality, which is the Jesus save us mentality, which is the looking for the Black Messiah mentality. And it's not in you. It's in yourself. It's in the people around you. It's in your family. You need to fix your family. You need to fix your relationships with your mom, your dad, your kids. Because at the end of the day, people on the outside, until you can fix your own unit, and a lot of these people that come out and trying to tell you what to do, try to tell you how to live, like, they don't even fuck with their own family, and their family don't even fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? They have so many broken relationships, yet they come online and they try to build this new life, and they try. We're totally getting off DMX, but you know, DMX is all about keeping it real. So I guess this is in the spirit of X. But you know, fix yourself, fix your family, fix your relationships, heal your relationships, and then you can start seeing the truth and not looking to the outside for validation, not looking to be sexy, not looking to be, you know, that nigga, you know what I'm saying, not looking to be the flyest, because you still got, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a problem.
A lot of times that's an insecurity. You know, they try to you know, make up for other stuff. You know what I'm saying? That they lacking, or, you know, they trying to hide. So I'm with you on that. But baby girl, I appreciate you calling. You've been rocking out for 27 minutes. The callers, they mad at me, cursing me out on the voicemail. They cursing me out in the chat room. What's the number? Rec, I'm calling. Pick up the phone. They going off. They love your you know, your assessment. So I appreciate you calling. What's your name again?
Heaven.
Thanks for calling. I'm definitely gonna lock in with you because I love your assessment.
Sure, I'll call back again.
All right, Heaven. Appreciate you. All right.
Okay.
Peace. salute to Heaven. You know, strong-minded woman right there. Salute to her. Great assessment. So let's get to these other callers though. They mad. Peace. You're now tuning to MRecktv. I know all you callers is mad at me, but it's all good. State your name, where you calling from, and keep it clean.
Peace, M.Reck, to your platform. Respect.
What's going on?
This is
Salute.
Sean.
Respect.
Yes, sir. This is Sean calling out of Yonkers, 265 North Broadway. Here's my takeaway.
Oh, hold on
You
one
gotta be
second.
careful.
Hold on one second. Pound that like button, because the whole time this show been running, they ain't been hitting the like. So let me just slow down for a minute. Let me get these likes
Yes,
up,
sir.
because I've been live over an hour and they got great, you know, assessments. They got great content, and they not even pounding that like button. That's disrespectful. What's going on? Get the likes up. Come on. Let's get 200 likes up real quick, because I feel like this caller right here gonna drop some gems as well. Pound that like button. Let's get it. Let's get it up, man. All right, the like button is free. Go ahead, my brother. Speak your piece.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here's my takeaway. You know, how did this all get started? When you look at your subject title, how did it get created? Why are we talking about this subject? Because of a post that 50 put out? You got to be careful. You got to be careful. You got to be careful of people who throw a rock and hide their hand. People who throw a rock and hide their hand have motives. What's the motive for 50 posting and getting at Irv for what he said when there were many other people like Leor who said a lot of things, but I ain't hear 50 post nothing about that.
You know why? You know why?
You know why? That's my point. Right? So you got to be careful of people who throw a rock and hide their hand, and you gotta take a minute and a pause to think about motives. Right? Now, what is the motive? 50 don't like Irv? A motive can also be a form of getting revenge.
That's
Is this 50's way of getting revenge?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I believe so.
Yes, sir.
That's number one. The other thing is this: you cannot take away what Irv has done for X. Facts. You can't take away none of that. Now, if Kiss, Swizz respect Irv for that, then as men, you got to be careful. See, social media for the love of views will have like
people jumping out the
peanut
window.
soup. 50. If Swizz and Kiss had any respect for what Irv done, I'm not talking about whether you like the man or not. I'm talking about his contribution to what put also Swizz on and Kiss on as a result of what Irv did.
Fam, hold on. What's your name, fam? What's your name?
Sean.
Sean, you on my frequency. You know what I mean? That's one of my alias, Sean Archer. I be trying to tell people, y'all be missing the genesis stages. That's what people like to do. They love going to the end result. But that genesis stage where everything started from, like you said, Irv put DMX on. That right there put Swizz on. You understand? And so many more people. People forget about
Kiss on.
Well, no, Kiss, they was moving with Diddy and Mary. Right. You know what I'm saying? Nah, they kissing them. They got on before X. They signed the deal that X didn't want. That's what X said in an interview. He glad he didn't sign that. He glad that Puff didn't want him, because he seen the deal that Jadakiss and them signed, and him having they publishing, he would have never been cool with that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Kiss and them, they got on like a little bit before X, but directly Swizz got on because of the DMX. You dig what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Situation with
I know
Irv.
that for a fact.
That's a fact.
And then the other thing is, even if the man was out of pocket, like Peanut Live 215 say, for the love of views and social media, people be out of pocket for views. What was Swizz motive? You could have called Irv and said, "Yo, what you said was out of pocket."
Easy.
You didn't have to. You didn't have to do a 50 cent post. So what was Yes, sir.
I'm gonna be honest
I
with
earned
you.
that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. In this industry, and what a lot of people don't understand, people, they tend to latch on whoever is putting whatever out, whatever narrative they put it out. It goes off the position of power they in. 50's in a position of power. He's on TV. Swizz is the producer. Irv, yeah, he's on BET, but they looking at him. He's on the outs in the industry in a sense. You dig what I'm saying? Because of what 50 did to Murder Inc. and just the federal government. You understand? So niggas gonna pick and choose who they gonna ride with, regardless of the narrative. And that's what I be trying to get people to understand. You could be mad at Irv all day, but you got to look at the narrative of what's being, put out there to the public and that everybody's running with, right? So that's why when I do a topic, I have a general perspective of it. I don't just go off, okay, 50 put this narrative out there, I'm running with. Nah, that's not how I give it up. I'm going to call it down the middle. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you the positive and the negative of everything. But people, they don't want to do that. So you gotta think, people are already mad at Irv and Ja because 50 told them, yo, I don't like Irv and Ja, they suckers.
That's correct.
So right now, we still feeling those effects. Yeah, we still feeling the effects of that because 50 still putting that narrative out there. You understand what I'm saying? So,
and he jumped on Irv. That was the opportunity to jump on Irv to make him feel suckerish.
There you go. It's basically like saying, I told you he was a sucker. Look what he did. Look at what he did to his man DMX. But people, they don't get it. They fall for it every time. You understand what I'm saying?
And 50 is great for picking and choosing his social media battles like that.
Let me tell you something about 50 Cent.
And he achieved
genius.
exactly.
He's an evil genius.
Exactly his motive achieved exactly what he set out and intended for it to be done with. And that is that we're discussing it right now, and it created a social media, trend.
Exactly. Now, let me say this. I don't want people to get it twisted. 50 Cent is an evil genius.
There you go.
And I'm gonna leave it as that. Now you take it and run with it and do your homework with what I just said. Because if you know what I just said, 50, he loved to take his narratives and put it out there to the public and make you feel like, oh yeah, we supposed to hate Irv and Ja Rule. It don't matter what they saying, no matter if it's the truth or not. They suckers because 50
said
so.
a lot of things that's out of pocket.
Facts.
Throwing a rock and hiding your hand goes back to my point of throwing a rock and hiding your hand.
Your fam, say that again. Say that again. You can't even count all the things 50 said out of pocket.
Come on now.
You can't even count it. It's probably like 1,000 things, if that, if not more. But
and then I got this saying. Just because I'm not saying nothing, don't mean I ain't got nothing to say.
That was deep.
Yeah, just because I'm not saying nothing, don't mean I don't have nothing to say. I might choose to err on the side of not being out of pocket with what I got to say to you. So I'm gonna call you like a man, and I'm gonna say, yo, what you said was out of pocket, and I'm gonna keep that between me and you as men. And I think that's the respect that Swizz and Kiss should have gave Irv.
I agree with you, and that's the things that I be saying to my people. I tell people, like, first and foremost, I'm not your enemy. Then two, if you do got a problem with me, call me or let's meet in person. You ain't got to run to social media, because once you run to social media, now the whole public knows what's going on, and now that problem escalates. You understand what I'm saying?
Correct.
So we can never kind of fix it. You know why? Because when we do fix it, everybody gonna always remember that time when you try to air me out or I aired you out. You know what I'm saying? Or I responded to you airing me out. You know what I'm saying? So like even with the Jay-Z and Nas thing, Jay went at Nas because he never showed up to his studio session to do a verse for him. So when Jay finally decided to get at Nas, diss him and have relations with his baby moms and all that, but the whole time he really was just trying to you know, he wanted to be down with the firm and he wanted Nas to be on his album because he was a Nas stan. But people, they don't see it like that because, you know, Jay-Z, you know, he's definitely a GOAT. Nas is a GOAT. But now that they cool, you know, it's always gonna be, yo, but that ether, you know what I'm saying? That sting from that ether, you can still see it in Jay-Z face. You know what I'm saying? When he's standing with Nas, yo, that ether really hurt him. Or you see Dame Dash say, yeah, man, I was happy to get mentioned in ether. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he just said this like a week ago. You know what I'm saying? He said, yo, that took Homeboy out. You know what I mean? That really hurt Homeboy.
Yeah, for the love of views, man. Yeah, for the love of views, man. People be out of pocket. Look, M.Reck, salute to your platform.
Salute.
Listen, I wanted to talk some business with you. If you could off live, I need to talk to you. I left a message, but you didn't give me a call back. It's real important. I don't know no other way of
okay.
Trying to reach
Just hit me up on my other line. I hate to
I don't know what that is.
This is what we
Can
do.
you just take
This is what we do.
How we gonna do this?
Hold on. This is what we do. I'm gonna take your math and I'm gonna call you. You know, because I don't want to put my other line out there like that because they will call. They call this number nonstop.
And I really don't want to put my number out there like that.
They call this number nonstop. So imagine the direct. Forget about it. You know what I mean? What's your handle?
Put me on hold and then.
No, I got you. What's your handle? I got your number.
All right, 202 area code.
No, I got that. What's your name again, family? What's your name again?
Sean.
All right,
Sean.
All right, so I'm gonna hit you after the show.
When you have time, I'm gonna bless you.
All right, no doubt, my brother. Appreciate you. All right.
Respect. Salute.
Peace. You're now tuning to MRecktv. Pound the like button, y'all. Salute to the Rec Mob. State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get it.
What's good, M.Reck? This T, man. Brooklyn, New York. You already know, man.
T, what's happening? Shouts to the whole Brooklyn, New York. What's going on?
What's good, man? I'm gonna me clear some things up real quick, right? What Irv Gotti said, maybe he shouldn't have said, right? If you said people being sensitive, but there's nothing wrong when somebody tell the truth. You can't be mad if somebody tell the truth, right? The Greeks had that saying, like, if you can't be offended if it's the truth, no matter how somebody.
But hold on, family. Right? Let me say this though, real quick. We in an era where you can't tell the truth. That's what you gotta understand.
Absolutely,
it's bad.
You right.
It's bad. Even if you tell the truth, people gonna be mad at you. That's where we at. But continue on.
That's a fact. A fact. All right. Now, also, yeah, Swizz and them should have did that privately. But you know, when the disrespect is public, the response should be public too.
Got you.
You understand that? You're like, you know what I mean? Boom. Now with 50 Cent, he always do that corny. Like 50's corny. Like at the end of the day, corny. And to me, the big dogs don't look at 50 as nothing. They look at him as a clown. Like he's gonna try to get in any situation he can for a buck, even if it's against anything, whatever he might stand for. Just like with the effing vodka thing, dissing Puffy. Like, oh, this effing vodka is better than Ciroc. Come on, stop acting stupid, bro. You know it's not better. Why would you say that when you working for effing vodka? It's not even your brand. You was working for them. So why would you downplay another brother that basically almost owns Ciroc? You know what I mean? And then now you jump into something else, the Branson thing. Oh, this is the best cognac. No, it's not. Like let's just tell the truth of everything. You know, no matter how much money is in for you, still tell the truth. You know, and that's what like you said, you can't tell the truth. That's why I love your platform, because you are not biased. You tell the truth, and it's your perspective, and then you tell people, well, this is what I think. I don't know what you think. Let's hear what you think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And in the industry, it's a lot of, I'm rolling with them, so yeah, they right. And then when you find out they not right, it's like, yeah, I had a feeling. You ain't have a feeling, man. You was running with that too. You a bird too.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? It's a lot of that, and that's how the culture is becoming. Everybody riding a wave, you know. And like you said, like a lot of people don't look at the genesis of things. DMX was one of the dudes that set the platform, man. 2 albums in 1 year. He had Def Jam on his back after LL, you know, like took that hiatus. Like, he had Def Jam on his back. A lot of people fed off that. A lot of people ate off that. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Because we all come from the bottom trying to get up, you know? And you can't discredit someone else's contribution to the culture. You can't. Like, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's like a new dude coming and blowing up and saying, yeah, I was the best one on YouTube. I had the best platform. No, you didn't. M.Reck was here too. What you talking about?
Salute.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on. So I think that you just got to give people their credit, man. They don't like to give people their credit, man. DMX was a great artist. He had that energy, and a lot of people, you know, came up under him. That's cool. Yeah, he had his vices. Everybody got their vices. Just some people, vices are worse than others, right?
Facts.
You know what I mean? That's it. You know, like, and we just gotta, like, they men at the end of the day. You know, they men. You know.
No doubt, my brother. Well spoken.
That's what I got to say, bro.
I appreciate you calling. What's your name again?
T.
Say it again.
T. I always call in once every 2 weeks.
Okay.
Like that. BK, Bed-Stuy, you already know.
No doubt. T from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. Salute. Appreciate you. Man, we on the same frequency.
Keep doing your thing, brother.
Thank you, my brother. Salute, man. And you get it.
Absolutely.
Thank you, my brother. Salute.
Definitely.
Peace. Peace. You're now tuning in to MRecktv. State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean. Let's get it.
Caleb, Indianapolis, Indiana. M.Reck, I have a question because you know, a lot of respect for DMX. When you put out information like that, wouldn't it be best if the inner circle, like the family, the ex-wife, the wife, the kids, ain't that for like the inner circle? And I'm not saying Irv Gotti was inner circle or not inner circle, but I'm saying such a revered man as DMX, Earl Simmons, wouldn't it be best if the family put that type of information out, like his wife who had kids by him, or his wife who has kids by him, or even his kids, or even the Swizz Beatz? You know what I mean? Wouldn't that be best for that, even if it was true or false? Wouldn't it be best for somebody that was very, very close to this man put that type of information out?
I agree.
Yeah, so whether 50 Cent was right or wrong, I don't think that was Irv Gotti's position in this matter. I think you know, people still grieving, and even if it was true, a lot of people don't want to hear, you know, crack or femme. Nobody don't want to hear that. We want to get through our grievances, you know, show respect to the family, and it's a brand new wound. You know, let it heal up a little bit, even though I already kind of figured what it was. Because if you smoking crack, bruh, unless it was mixed with something, you know, if that was the case, that it had to be something in it. And what they're putting in the drugs now is that's kind of like on a high pedestal. That fentanyl, that's kind of like the high pedestal, because I done lost a lot of partners here where I'm from over that type of drug mixed in with other drugs that people are inhaling. But I just was saying, no matter who put that information out, as long as it comes from like the inner circle, I think we should all kind of like we could all feel, you know, secure about that. But you know, if Irv Gotti wasn't
let me say this, and this is what a few callers and myself feel like. It's like with not only the DMX situation, it could be any situation. Our people, we so emotional that it don't matter when the truth come out, or it don't matter who it come from. People don't want to hear it. You just said it. Now, and that's the thing that we gotta, it's a tough pill to swallow. Like, you feel me? Like, think about it, right? Back in the days, somebody might have said, you know, especially kids, you know, that be ranking on each other. One of them will say, yo, you got holes in your sneakers. The other one will be like, yo, your mother's a crackhead. Now, that might be the truth. And that might be the truth, that the kid got holes in his sneakers. But being that that's his mother, he don't want to hear that. But he just dissed the other kid. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a double standard. It's like, the truth hurts, but if we gonna deal with the truth, we gotta be able to take the truth when it comes out. It don't matter who it comes from. You know what I'm saying?
So okay. People saying 50 had a motive. Did Irv have a motive? Why did Irv? What made Irv feel so comfortable? Because I wanted to know. Because I'm thinking, as the brother demise, what happened? Because he been smoking crack since he was 14.
But see,
allegedly.
but look, this is what I'm saying, fam. Like, let's take DMX out of it, because people gonna be forever emotional over that.
Emotional,
right?
Yeah,
Forever emotional over that. Let's take somebody's father, and that everybody downplays. And I forgot, somebody said this. Somebody had an analogy like this, similar. Like, yo, it's people that's on crack. You know what I'm saying? That's people's fathers, people, uncles. And what they say, yo, that nigga Sonny, he ain't nothing but a crackhead. He gonna die from crack one day.
Mhm.
And it's cool, because this is what people say, because I heard it. Yo, they gonna smoke that crack until their lungs collapse.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that it's DMX, and he's definitely loved by the people. You know what I'm saying? DMX was for the people. We're not taking that away. But the fact that, okay, DMX had an addiction, and the fact that he's gone, people don't want to deal with the truth of it. And that's where it gets twisted at. You know what I'm saying?
But I wanted to know the truth. Me being I had a pleasure to meet the brother, and so I have a real close love for this brother. So I wanted to know the truth. But what I'm saying is, the fentanyl crack, is that a rumor? What is this, a rumor? Because is this a New York thing? Because I'm
gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's what they putting in everything. You know what I'm saying? Especially out here in NY. They putting that in the dope. They putting that in the crack. They putting that might even be in somebody's weed. I don't know. You know,
it's here. I had some people OD here within a year. I had two of my little homeboys, real close homeboys.
Look, let me tell you
passed
something.
over that.
What I'm saying to you is so deep. Just right now, somebody in the comments, right? We all knew DMX, because let's put it in a lighter note. DMX had an addiction, right? You know what they said in the comments? Why you keep saying crack?
What?
Look, I put it on the screen. I highlighted it. See, this is where people don't want to deal with the truth. Why I keep saying crack? What is it then? All right, let me just say rock. Let me say rock.
Right.
Let me say Krills. Free bass. When see, I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't deal with people like that. If you can't deal with the hard, honest truth, we can't talk. You're too emotional. You're too sensitive. You need to go somewhere and get some help. You need help. Because if you can't deal with the truth,
people that need help nowadays.
Yeah, exactly. You need help.
Yeah, but I just wanted to know, because when he passed, and I knew he had an addiction, because prior to this, he OD'd in a parking lot, and that they said he had passed away, and he had got revived. And this is
Yo, fam,
am I right?
Fam,
So,
wasn't that?
So,
I think you're right. I think that was 2016, I believe, right? Like 5 years ago, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So
we've been down this road before, but okay, what was he taking then? So he was taking something because he OD'd then.
Yo,
right? Okay.
I gotta salute you, fam. I gotta salute you, because I just saw that maybe like 2 days ago. I forgot to mention that Lisa Evers, I think she had it on her page, with DMX overdose in 2016, and he was in a similar situation. You know what I'm saying? In terms of
they revived him.
They revived him.
Yeah,
but
they did.
People forgot about that. You understand what I'm saying?
About that.
But
so I want to bring this back around. Now, like I'm saying, I done lost two close homeboys, bruh. This is documented where I'm from, here in the Midwest. So I know they putting fentanyl. I know somebody that wasn't even using fentanyl. He was opening the bag up to mix it with something, and when he opened the bag up, he just the aroma of it. He died of the aroma of fentanyl. That's how potent this substance is. So imagine smoking it or putting it on your skin or rubbing it on your face, anything you might want to do with it. But I'm saying,
but hold on, fam. Let me say that I gotta salute you on that for putting that information out, because I didn't even know. I don't know much about fentanyl, and how potent it is and the potency of it. Now,
yeah,
you said he died from just the aroma of it.
Yeah, he
Wow.
opened it. It's a Muslim brother. I heard it was a Muslim brother, and
Wow.
this was his last time doing it. You know, he just wanted to, do what he had to do as for his family, support, have them financially stable, and then he was gonna go on and do the Muslim thing 100%. And opened the bag up from my understanding from a close associate, and just the smell of it, he died, bro. He died. So
Crazy.
that's nothing to play with.
Crazy.
But with this information from Irv Gotti, I know that people are ODing from it, because I know two of my homeboys that have passed away. They didn't say it was fentanyl, but it was an overdose on something. I know that fentanyl, they putting it in a lot of substances now that they mixing with other substances, so that's creating a killing agent. But even though we suspecting that this man overdosed off crack, now we getting that fentanyl was included in it. Okay, if this is not a rumor, Irv Gotti must have got it from a close source. So if he got it from a close source, was he even eligible on speaking on this matter, because he helped this man in the past? Now, I'm not talking about emotions. I'm taking emotions out. I'm just saying straight up principle. Was this his call on getting on social media?
Nah,
and on the platform?
hold on. Let me tell you what happened. He got interviewed, and they asked him about, DMX, I guess, prognosis, or do we know anything about what, made him pass? You know what I'm saying? And I guess he gave the information that was out there already. That's what Irv said. You know what I'm saying? So
it was already out there.
Yeah,
it was already out there.
That's what he said. It was being reported. This is what it was. So I just gave.
Was it already? Was it already out there from the inner circle, or this is a rumor that was already?
Well,
out
no,
there?
he's saying this is out there from being reported by the Shade Room and Baller Alert and all these other platforms that got millions.
I never heard that.
That got.
I never heard that,
whoa,
bro.
But this is what he said. I'm just going off because you asked me.
M.Reck. Yeah, that's why I'm asking you, because I know that you in different circles, and I know that.
No, what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, I don't know what he's saying is right and exact, but this is what he said. He said he only said that because this is the information he got from these media platforms. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
That's why he said what he said.
Okay.
This is out. He said the information was out there already. You know what I mean? Okay. So he just put that back out there. But he said everybody's mad that it's him putting it out there. Even though they already know all this, they already know DMX has an addiction, but they mad at him because he said it. And then, of course, 50 putting it out there, you forget about it. You know what I'm saying?
Fuel on the fire. That's what fuel on the fire. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna leave this closing. I'm gonna hold your platform up. Let's celebrate DMX, family. Let's celebrate what this man has accomplished, because he came from the darkness. You know what I mean? He came from the bottom of the bottom of the bottom, and he kept it transparent through his whole situation. He let you know that it's documented that he told you he was introduced to crack as a kid. And he got, he had that put on him by somebody he looked up to.
Yeah.
So let's just learn from it. Let's celebrate it. And that young lady you had on earlier, probably about 30 minutes ago, man, that you had a great dialogue with, man. I don't know who that lady is, bro.
Yeah, I think her name was Heaven. I think her name was Heaven.
Okay, hey man, I think that she's compatible to your platform because I wasn't even planning on listening to this, but I was turning the station and I was listening to her talk, and I see y'all had a back and forth. Y'all had a great dialogue. I said, oh, okay, they complement each other. That's somebody that I would kind of like probably.
It's funny you said that. I like her way of thinking, and I got her contacts, and her assessment was real dope because it didn't come from a place where she wasn't reaching. You could tell she really did her research, and she wasn't trying to argue. You know what I'm saying? So that's somebody I definitely can have on my platform and have some dialogue with. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, even with yourself. I deal with people that's open-minded. If you're not open-minded, if you deal with emotions, you sensitive and you like to run with a false narrative, you're never gonna have dialogue with me because you're not writing exact. You understand what I'm saying? Like we can have a difference of opinion. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm gonna give you my perspective. You give me your perspective, and let's meet in the middle. You understand? But if you want to just to argue, yo, you can have it. I'm good. I'm not arguing.
That's a waste of time.
Exactly.
That's a waste of time.
Exactly.
And that's a waste of your time. You
Facts.
don't have you have a platform and you have a real platform. So you can't be having people on here wasting time. That's why I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna go on and shut this door. But I want to say, man, congrats off to you, man. We lost a real good bruh. This right here gonna hurt for a long time because he was a leader. He was a leader of our community. And then when it comes to that God thing, he had that, you know what I mean? And when this pandemic happened, people was like, they was waiting for him to say a prayer. I mean, bro, you're supposed to always have your own relationship with whoever you supposed to be worshiping or praising or having a relationship with. That's a personal thing. And DMX was so solid of a man. He told you that, don't wait for me. You know what I mean? You build your own relationship with whoever you worship or praise or look at as a supreme being. This what DMX is telling people, build your. So now that he's gone, that's what he was trying to say the whole time. Now,
definitely,
because we all have an outdate. Now that he's gone, now what we gonna do? Okay, wait for another leader like him to show up. We don't get these type of dudes, man, all the time. And I want to say Tupac, Nipsey Hussle, and DMX out of the rapper or community or whatever you want to say, hip hop community. We throw that around a lot. I'm just saying, as far as people that can touch your soul, touch your spirit, and encourage you and inspire you. Them three brothers, man, that's gonna be well missed, man.
That's a fact.
I just want to give a shout out to them three brothers, man.
Definitely. Rest in peace to all three of them. I mean, rest in peace to everybody, all the fallen hip hop soldiers and just everybody who lost somebody. You know what I mean? Listen, rest in peace to everybody because everybody is special in their own way. But some people don't have the platform like those brothers had. You dig what I'm saying? But we're gonna rest in peace. Yeah, we're gonna rest in peace. DMX, Nipsey Hussle.
You're a great brother, man.
Thank you, my brother.
I like how you bring things to a balance.
Thank you. See, you get it. You get it.
I wanted to give those people a shout out because them people helped me personally.
In
my walk of life, my life. But
I got you.
As a whole totality, you wanted to make sure that everybody is everybody, like you said, everybody don't have that platform. My name is Caleb, man. CLEB, man, and I just want to say thank you for allowing me to get on here and get my truth.
No doubt, my brother. You're welcome, my brother. Salute, man, and thanks for being open-minded too, because that's what my show was about. It's for the open-minded thinkers. If you one-minded, this ain't for you. I tell people you might as well don't even subscribe to this platform. If you one-minded and you go all false narratives, you might as well just rock with them other dudes who keep giving you that poison. This over here, you're gonna get the truth. You're gonna get food for thought over here.
M.Reck, you know what, too, big bro? That's why we kind of so far behind because we don't give ourselves a chance, man, because we narrow-minded people, man, as a totality. You see what I mean? We're very emotional. You know what I mean? I don't know if through history made us like that. We're very emotional. But we got to stand on some of these principles, though. We got to stand on some of these principles and facts. But rest easy, rest in power, Earl DMX Simmons.
Yes.
Man, it was an honor, pleasure to meet you, brother.
Same
I
here,
love
my
you,
brother.
man, the whole family, praying to the whole family and the whole black community.
No
Much
doubt, my
love. This
brother.
from King Caleb.
Salute.
Thank you, M.Reck.
Peace. You're welcome. Salute to everybody on the super chat too, part and self. You know, I get into conversation with people and it gets so deep that, you know, because I like to just shout everybody out. Shouts to Lisa Jackson on the super chat, and it was somebody else. I highlighted it, but I can't see it now because let me see if I can see it in the hold on. Oh, okay. Let me try to find the other one. Lisa Jackson. It was somebody else. Oh yeah, shouts to Real Royalty. M.Reck, salute to you. And Wreck Mob. Convo is off the charts. Thank you. Appreciate that. So on that note, pound that like button, because for some reason, you know, I'm looking at the numbers. See what happens when y'all don't hit the like button, YouTube, they're already playing with my numbers. You know what I'm saying? The like button is free. And when you don't hit the like button, you know what I'm saying, it don't reach the people it's supposed to reach. You know, it's free. Like if you got good content, right? A lot of people in the comments saying, yo, the conversation is dope. You know, the content is good. Share that amongst others. You know what I'm saying? So they can get it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people are looking for a platform like mine's or something similar where people are having open-minded conversations. People are not just running with the general narrative. You know what I'm saying? People like myself, like I'm gonna be honest, like you can't tell me anything. And I'm not just gonna run with that conspiracy theory narrative. Nah. We need to have some facts with it. You know what I'm saying? Show me some facts. So, you know, that's the thing over here. And I always been like that. Always, my platform always been on this time from the ForbesDVD.com days. You dig what I'm saying? Shouts to Lawrence Coleman on the super chat. Thank you. Salute to everybody on the Cash App. Shouts to Grace Miller on the Grace Miller Designs on the Cash App. Appreciate you. And Grace do all my thumbnails and artwork for the t-shirts and everything else, the merch. Appreciate you. So on that note, you know, pound that like button, y'all, because the views and the likes not adding up. I've been live over an hour 47. The views should be way more than this, and the likes should be way more than this. But YouTube, you know, when they see people just watching and not liking, they feel like, oh, okay, people not digging this video. See, YouTube recognize the video by how many likes it got. It's not even so much the views. The views is cool, but they gonna go off the likes and they gonna go off the audience retention, how much time you spend on a video. So this is why when I say hit the like button is very important. You know what I mean? Because YouTube goes off these stats in order for them to feel like we're gonna recommend this video to people who haven't seen the video. All right. So I'm giving you some YouTube etiquette. So when you see something you like, content you like, you smash the like button. You want this content to get to as many people as possible, right? That's why you watching it, you digging it, right? So if you share this live to people, you know, it's going to get more viewership. It's going to get more viewership. It's going to get more views. So, but I appreciate y'all tuning in with me. I'm gonna go live later too. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make up for lost work. I have a lot going on. So I gotta film. I'm executive producing right now. Also, a lot of people keep hitting me up. If you're an actor, extra, male, female, from the ages of 21 to 35, you in the tri-state area, New York City, New Jersey, Connecticut, PA, email mrecktvfilms@gmail.com. I'm definitely doing my 1-2 in the film world. Got a lot of films coming out. Also, you could check for me in that Equal Standard. You know what I mean? I'm in the scene with Ice-T, Fredro. He's in that movie. Hassan Johnson, Selena Johnson, so many people. Shouts to Taheem, the writer and the producer. Shouts to the whole Queensbridge. You know, is in theaters. Equal Standard is in theaters May 7th. So check for that. And if you want to find out where it's being seen at, you know what I mean, go to my page at MRecktv on IG. I'm gonna put it on my community in YouTube too. Go to my MRecktv page on Instagram. All right, follow me. And also follow the MRecktv page. So on that note, I appreciate you. I'm gonna go live later. All my lives be lit because I let the people rock out as well. A lot of times I don't even talk. I think today I did the most talking in a long time. So on that note, double deuces and bubble gooses. I'm gone. And I'm gonna go into my sponsor. All right, before I go, I'm out of here. Appreciate y'all. Love.
They said,
Mom. All right, where's this at?
an important message from Youth Fountain Laboratory, makers of VasoFlux and VasoFlux for Men. If you're over the age of 35 and over the years you've eaten pizza, dairy foods, deli meats, or meats with fat, you are likely to have some degree of plaque buildup in your veins and arteries. This increases your risk of suffering a stroke or heart attack exponentially, and no one wants such a catastrophic event to occur. Introducing Blackout. Blackout is made of all natural ingredients proven to help dissolve clots in the blood, remove calcium deposits and plaque from the walls of veins and arteries, improve viscosity of the blood, improve elasticity of the veins and arteries, treat varicose veins, and prevent the reoccurrence of plaque buildup. For more information, visit Youth Fountain Laboratory at youthfountainlab.com or call 1-800-853-7856. And remember, to help unclog veins and arteries, get the Blackout.